Don't make me sing.
Okay, no, I'll pick out an accent or a person to impersonate for Business Circle, okay? Can you do Business Circle in the voice of Cookie Monster?
Okay. Business Circle.
Yeah. This is like, whose line is it anyway?
Did it work?
Yeah, it
was
did.
That kind of
That was good.
Oh my gosh.
That was really good.
Go back.
Thumbs up on that.
I have to go back on that one. I was working on my Vince Vaughn the other day, and it's a travesty. So yeah, Business Circle, man. We have a whole lineup this month of ribbon cuttings.
New businesses,
yes.
people that are opening, people that are
businesses, new events. I mean, anything. I mean, you could ribbon cutting. You could ribbon cutting for anything.
You can do anything, but we really do have a lot of great businesses coming. I'm excited to share even some new chamber members that we have.
Oh, cool!
You guys have seen some businesses. We talked about some vacancies downtown Versailles, and some of those business fronts, and just around town in general are starting to fill back up. We have some cool people coming, so I'm excited to share that. But first, our ribbon cutting that just happened with a pain management doctor at Bluegrass Hospital. We're really excited to have him. It's a great resource for our community. So check this out. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Emily Downey, President and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce here in Woodford County. We're delighted to have you to help us celebrate the expansion of yet another business in Woodford County. We here celebrate not only new businesses opening, but the expansion and the growth of businesses, and that's exactly what we're here to do today. For a pain management doctor, Dr. Munaswamy, and Brian, his PA, who is working very hard every day to bring relief to chronic and acute pain, treating without opioids, and trying to get, overcoming that opioid addiction crisis that we have here, not only in Woodford County, but across the nation, to manage pain management in new and different and innovative ways. So I'm going to let them tell their story, but first we'll kick it off to Mayor Basin Grandigriff of Midway.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Emily. Appreciate it. I was actually looking at all the things that Dr. Munaswamy specializes in. There's a long list here. I understand 3 of these words, exactly 3, which is an improvement. But in all seriousness, as Emily echoed, the opioid epidemic in this country is probably one of the most serious epidemics we're facing, other than the pandemic itself. And to have the options in Woodford County of safe pain management, as someone who comes from a family with family members who deal with chronic pain, I understand the mental anguish that goes along with the physical pain, which is almost unbearable at times for folks. To have that option here in Woodford County is another enormously important achievement. And yet again, we're opening another business in Woodford County. So the saying that we're open for business here gets borne out in truth every single week, it feels like. So congratulations, Dr. Munaswamy, everyone here at the hospital on this. With that, I'm going to kick it over to my colleague, who I've taught him everything he knows, Mayor Brian Troggett of Versailles.
Thank you, Grayson. The first thing I think about when pain is when Grayson gets to a podium, so it's very fitting to be here today. But in all sincerity, it is an honor to be here and help celebrate opening this wonderful clinic. Pain management is important for a lot of people. It's important in treatment of cancer. You've heard Emily and Grayson talk about doing it without opioids and how they're helping kick that problem out of the community. I couldn't be more proud of this hospital campus and the healthcare options, and adding another one to the list is just phenomenal. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to our distinguished judge and my good friend, James Kay.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. Well, Woodford County is open for business, and we are so happy to welcome Dr. Munaswamy here to Woodford County, to have him in his practice here by Bluegrass Community Hospital, which is such an asset to our community, David. And before I get too far into it, let me just say to our healthcare providers, our medical providers out there, thank you. Thank you for what you all do day in and day out, particularly during this pandemic. You all have been heroes. You've been doing your job in a way that serves our community, and it's so important. And so I think it's just very important to say thank you. Say thank you to the Bluegrass Community Hospital staff, those that are here, and those that are our medical providers. And to our EMS, Freeman Bailey, who we have with us as well. But Woodford County is open for business. This is a great place to do business, And in Woodford County, we believe in quality health care for our citizens. We believe in taking care of each other, and that's what Dr. Munaswamy and his practice is going to do. And so it's my privilege and pleasure to introduce the president and CEO of our hospital, David Seitz, who does a wonderful job and leads a wonderful team. David, thank you.
Great, thank you. Appreciate it, James. You're welcome. Well, good morning and welcome. Thank you to the Chamber for helping us host this event. You know, three of the core values that we have here at this hospital are quality of care, great customer service, and convenience for the patients in Woodford County and the surrounding area here. And the thing about Dr. Munaswamy is he embodies all those same core values that we have here. As the hospital in town, we're very lucky to have him as part of our organization, lucky to have him as part of Woodford County, and I think that he's going to be a great asset to this community and to the patients that we serve. So with that, I'm going to introduce Dr. Munaswamy and let him talk about his practice.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. Thank you for the Chamber of Commerce for coming out today here. I would first like to thank the Bluegrass community and the Woodford community here and the community hospital, which has given us this wonderful opportunity to have such a much needed specialty here in this community. What we do is interventional pain. Pain management, as to echo the mayor's words, pain management is a much needed specialty in this community and all over the country. It is more of an epidemic and a pandemic by itself. I think by having such a great hospital here with convenience and easy parking here, I think it will be good for our patients to get quality care in their neighborhood right here. I would like to introduce my staff who are always here for help, and they will be here 24 hours. 7 days a week we'll be picking calls for appointments, and our goal is to keep patients not waiting out there 6 months, 8 months into for waiting. We want them to be in here in 2 weeks after they experience severe pain, so that we can take care of their pain as it's needed. Having said that, I would like to introduce my PA, Daniel Baker, who's going to be assisting me here in this clinic here.
Hello. So, as he said, my name's Daniel, not Brian, but we'll let that slide. I think I'm the new hire, but I'm really excited to be here in Versailles. I grew up in a small community, much like Versailles in London, and I too firsthand have seen in my family what pain can do to someone on all facets of their life. If you get down, if you're in pain and you get down and then you can't do the things you used to do, and then it starts taking a toll on your whole body. So I think it's exciting. It's a good opportunity to come here in a small community, and like as Dr. Munaswamy said, to be able to get in quick, to be able to park, and if you need help to get in, if you're in so much pain, I've seen that where we have to actually go out and help people get through the door. So, and even in 3 months or almost 4 months I've been here, it's real exciting to see someone from day one when they come in, and couple months later to see the impact that we've been able to make on their life. So it's real exciting to be able to come to work and do that, and look forward to getting out in the community and getting involved and making a difference in lives. Thank you.
We're going to invite everyone up today to do our ribbon cutting of the practice. Sorry, Daniel, I was the one that's in Brian. I'm going to blame it on the baby. I'm going to take all of your wisdom. So you guys come up, practice, come up and join us. Dr. Munaswamy. These are yours. You come here in the middle. What's the ribbon? Yeah. Team, want to come around? Some scissors. All right, and we will do a countdown. They will cut it on 3. Ready, guys? Everybody look. 1, 2, 3. here, you can see 370, the AMSA building, right out in front of the hospital. It's an extended service line. If you need them, please call the Bluegrass Community Hospital or the office directly. Either way can get you in touch with this great practice here for the service that's much needed for our community. So thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Got plenty of food over here, so everybody's asking.